Hello guys, what's up? So how are you doing? My dear friends, first of all, I welcome you all on India's best platform, that is none other than Gradeup. So guys, how are you? And tell me, how is your Josh? How do you feel? Do you feel good or not? My dear friends, guys, if you do not feel good, I guarantee you to attend this class and you will feel good. Now, the degree to which you will feel good, it will depend person to person. Fine. So, but this class will be very awesome, and I will tell you step by step method to prepare for UPSC Civil Services examination. My dear friends, in the year 2022, if you want to realize your dream of becoming an officer in the government of India, this is the time to start your preparation. Guys, it has been a precedent that those people who start early, who are early starters, they are proportionately more successful than the late starters. Yes, my dear friends, it is very important. You will, guys, you think that success, one day everything will change, everything transforms. It's like a chamatkar that you will get success. No, I'm really sorry to break your dreams. It won't happen like this. Daily, small efforts that you make will lead to success. My dear friends, without this daily efforts, you won't be able to get success. The situation in your life will remain in shambles as it is right now if you do not work hard, my dear friends, in your life. Every day with consistency and perseverance is very important. Now, this exam requires only three things. What three things are only required in this exam? Number one, persistence. Number two, perseverance. And number three, consistency. And all these things that talk about stamina. Don't be like a cheetah who runs at 140 kilometer per hour for a minute or so, but become like a horse who can run for 5-6 hours at 60-70 kilometers per hour, and you will definitely achieve success in this arena. I am damn sure about it, guys. So, my dear friends, first of all, I welcome you all on this platform of Gradeup through which we are doing this class. And guys, without any wasting any time, let's start this class. Let me tell you about the basics. Let me tell you about the basics of how you can, my dear friends, do the preparation related to UPSC Civil Services examination. Fine. First of all, guys, just like the class. That's my humble request to you, that please do like the class. Very important. Fine. Okay. Now, guys, see, UPSC Civil Services examination is very important because you are here to watch this video. It means that somewhere in your mind, this is the thing for you. And for that thing, we have launched an IAS 2022 foundation course for you. In this course, as you can see, we will providing you 500 plus live interactive sessions. We will provide you structured courses with answer writing and MCQ practice. All the things will be covered at one solution, at one stop shop, and that is Gradeup Super. My dear friends, very important. Fine. With that thing in mind, guys, with this foundation course in mind, let's start this class. My dear friends, as you all know, the UPSC Civil Services examination is composed of three stages: prelims, main, and the interview. My dear friends, The prelim stage is the first stage. Here, the exam will not be counted in the merit. It means the marks that you get in prelims exam will not be counted in your final rank. My dear friends, the prelims exam, it consists of two papers. Paper number 1 is GS1, where you have to study subjects such as history, polity, geography, environment and ecology, economics and current affairs and art and culture, etc., and science and technology. Now, this will be a MCQ based objective paper where you have to solve, my dear friends, 100 MCQs in 2 hours. Mostly the cutoff is above 105. Then, guys, you have the exam of GS paper 2. Now, this GS paper 2 exam is only qualifying. It means you have to get only 33% marks in this GS paper 2. Both of the exams are 200 marks each. Hence, my dear friends, you have to get only 66 marks. And if you clear this GS2 exam, then your GS1 paper will be checked, and based on your marks in GS1, your prelims will be qualified or will be disqualified. Now in GS2, there is English, there is Quant, there is basic reasoning, etc. This type of paper, CSAT that we say, fine. So these two papers are very important for prelims exam. Here you have to do 80 questions in 2 hours. Fine, very easy. Now, if you make through the prelims, you will reach the stage known as main exam. Here, there will be 3 types of paper. Number 1, there will be qualifying paper. It means those paper where no marks will be added in the final merit. Now, this qualifying paper, all the paper in the mains, they are subjective. Prelims is totally objective and mains is totally subjective. Here, the qualifying papers are English with any Indian language given in the second schedule. So, let's say it is Hindi for you, fine, or let's say it is Telugu, Tamil, etc. for you. Then there are, my dear friends, your exam that is pertaining to general studies. And here we have the GS1, the GS2, the GS3, the GS4, and the essay paper. Fine. In GS1, you have to study history, geography, little bit of an environment, and social issues. GS2, you have to read polity and international relations. In GS3, you have to read economics, science and technology, environment and ecology, security issues, etc. In GS4, it is ethics, and essay is pertaining to any relevant topic that is there. And then you have a optional paper. Now in optional, you have 2 papers. You have to choose single optional, and single optional will have 2 paper. Fine. Then guys, if you clear the mains exam, you will reach the stage of the interview, and this interview stage is composed of only one round of 275 marks. This whole process might take, my dear friends, around 10 to 11 months. It will take 10 to 11 months. That is a solid 1 year will be dedicated here. Fine. Now guys, we have now we know what are the basic stages for this thing. Now, the question is, sir, there is worth of knowledge on the internet. Everybody is telling that what to read and what not to read. What to read and what not to read. My dear friends, you can go on the internet and check the book list. Yes or no? You can go on the Telegram groups and check what are the book lists. Now I will tell you guys what to read, what you have to read. My dear friends, the basic books that is required, I will tell you. Now, first thing is class 6th to 12th NCRTs. They are the must, and they are must specifically for three subjects. Number one, history. Number two, geography. And number three, my dear friends, is your economics. Now, in economics, obviously, class 9th to 12th NCRT are more important. 6th, 7th, and 8th, you can definitely skip. Other than that, NCRTs of class 11th, 12th of subjects such as sociology will definitely help you in GS paper 1. Other than that, guys, for history, you can choose to study the Spectrum book for the modern history. And for art and culture part of the history, you can read the book of Nitin Singhania. Other than that, my dear friends, for geography, you have the book G.C. Leong that you need to have, and Black Swan Atlas. And you have to have the Black Swan Atlas. Then, my dear friends, for polity, you need to do Lakshmikant. That is more than enough. With that, you can also read ARC commission reports. Fine, I will tell you in the classes that what you have to read in ARC specifically. And for economics, definitely you have to read this books as well as I will recommend Shankar Ganeshan book, the latest, my dear friends. Fine. So this is the basic book list, my dear friends, for the static part. Now let's talk about the dynamic part. What you have to do under the dynamic part. Now guys, under the dynamic part, you need to read the newspaper. Read the newspaper daily. And how to read it? Guys, daily in the morning at 8:30 a.m., you have to attend a 15 minutes session with me daily. And in that session, I will tell you what are the topics that you have to read and what are the topics, my dear friends, that you have to leave. And these topics, I will be classifying them according to GS paper 1, GS paper 2, and GS paper 3. And with that, you will make your notes. Fine. Now, the biggest question is, sir, what not to read? Because there is so much of material in the market. The question is, what not to read? Tell me what not to read. See, anything that is beyond this thing, you cannot read. Now, if you do your Hindu newspaper daily, you do your classes daily, you do not have to read the magazines. Fine, my dear friends. That is very important. You need to know what not to read. Now, for one subject, try to stick to one source. Try to stick to one source or create that source. Create notes and stick to your notes, but try on to update them. Fine. The question now becomes, guys, wow, how to read? Now, guys, basically the people, what they will do, they will start to mug up. Now, I will tell you the best method to read and revise, and that is the method of 1-3-3. On day 1, you will give 3 readings to a same topic. First, you will read the whole chapter without touching the book, without underlining the book. In the second reading, you will underline the important words, and in the third reading, you will make notes. And these things, they have to be revised on the third day. You will revise on the third week, you will again revise, and in the third month, you will again revise. So revision is essential. This is how you will read. Now, another thing, psychological thing, people, they will start to blabber while reading like this. Don't do that. Look at the book. No body part, it must be moving. Like sometimes your tongue will be moving like this while reading. So if you are moving your mouth or your tongue, your mind is fooling you and you will think that you are reading, but your mind, it will wander around. So if you are conscious of your mouth and your tongue and you are reading consciously, then your concentration level will be very high, your retention level will be very high, and hence your selection probability will be quite high, my dear friends. Now, how to make plans in UPSC Civil Services exam? See, plan could be made only after you have knowledge. How the government make plans? Tell me. The government doesn't know anything. So they hire institutions, think tanks that will provide policy input to them. Their ministries, such as Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, they will provide data. NSO, so many organizations that will provide data to the government, and according to that data and that knowledge, government will plan. So for you, you should know that what is your reading speed, what is your note making speed. For example, in geography, you can read 10 pages in 1 hour, but when it's come to history, it takes around 1 hour to read only 5 pages. So know your speed. And if you know your speed, you have knowledge of self, you can make awesome plans that will be implemented always. You will never fail to implement them. Now, how not to plan, my dear friends? First thing, never become too idealistic. Always plan, my dear friends, by keeping buffer. Always keep buffer. And humanly possible, you cannot study more than 14 hours in a day. That is the max limit before exams. Now try to maintain an average of 8 hours per day. If you are maintaining 8 hours per day of reading, that is more than enough for your selection. That is for sure. So with that thing in mind, guys, we will be ending this class. And my dear friends, if you have any query, any doubts, any issues, any contention, any problems, you can definitely call on this number, as you can see. Other than that, my dear friends, with that thing in mind, I wish you all the best, and I wish you in this journey of UPSC Civil Services exam, you become successful with your smart work, with your persistence, consistency, and perseverance. Right? So guys, this is the foundation course of IAS 2022, where we will be providing you the fully structured courses. So guys, please do call at this number for counseling. This is it from my side today, guys. My name is Rohan Tyagi, and I will meet you in the next one. God bless all.